Hello, mathematicians. These are your notes for Unit 8, Lesson 8. And today we're going to learn about polygons, and we're going to learn to identify them and classify them. Alright, so first, what is a polygon? A polygon has many sides, so it is a many-sided closed flat shape. It is a many-sided closed flat shape. Alright, there are lots of different types of polygons, and we typically identify them according to how many sides they have. So actually I'm going to add to this, and if a polygon has 4 sides, so I'm going to put that up here, if a polygon has 4 sides, we call it a quadrilateral. If it has 4 sides, we call it a quadrilateral. Quad for 4. Alright. If it has 5 sides, we call it a pentagon. If it has 6 sides, we call it a hexagon. If the polygon has 7 sides, we call it a heptagon. If the polygon has 8 sides, we call it an octagon. And sometimes you just count up the sides. Maybe it has 22 sides, you'd call it a 22gon. So n stands for multiple sides, and you'd call it an n-gon, but you'd replace the n with the number. Right, there are a couple more I'd like to add at the bottom of this chart. So if a polygon has 10 sides, it's a decagon. And if it has 12 sides, it's a duodecagon. Alright, so those are different names for polygons. So as you can see, polygons have many different sides. A 3-sided, if you wanted to add one more up here, a 3-sided, we call a triangle. Alright, so those are the many different names for the many different kinds of polygons. Alright, so back over here. Some polygons are regular. Some of them are regular. Regular means that all sides are congruent and all angles. So all sides and all angles are congruent. Remember, congruent basically means equal. So all sides and all angles are congruent. Some polygons are what they call convex. Convex means all the corners are going to point out or jut out. All corners jut out or point out. And some polygons are concave. If it's concave, it caves in at least one corner. So one corner, at least, one corner has to cave in. One corner will cave in, at least one corner. It could be more. Alright, let's continue here. So let's look at these examples of polygons and see if we can describe them, identify them, classify them. Alright? Okay, so the first one. Alright, first of all, we have to count the sides. So here we go. I like to draw around it, sometimes that helps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a 12-sided polygon. So we would call that a duodecagon. Whoops. A duodecagon. And we can describe it a little more. It caves in. Alright? See how it like caves in right here? And it caves in here? And it caves in? So we're going to call that concave. It's a duodecagon because it has 12 sides and it caves in. Alright, let's look at number 2. I'm going to mark these sides because I happen to know they are congruent. And so I want to mark them as, well, actually, let's not do that. Let's just count the sides. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll call that a hexagon because it has 6 sides. Hexagon. And none of the sides cave in. They don't cave in. They're all pointing out at the corners. They're pointing out versus caving in. See how that caves in? These are all pointing out. So that makes it convex. Alright, number 3. This is not a polygon because it has curves. Polygons have straight sides, only straight sides, no curves. So this is not a polygon. Number 4 is not a polygon because it curves. Alright? No curves allowed. Okay, number 5. I'm going to mark each one of these sides as congruent. So we're going to add that in. All of these are congruent to each other. And then if we count the sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 sides. There are 10 sides. So 10 sides means decagon. None of them are caving in. They are all pointing out. So that's convex. And all the sides and angles are equal or congruent. So this would be a regular decagon. Alright, last one. Let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This has 11 sides. I don't know this. I don't have the special name for that, so I'll call it an 11gon. It caves in at various spots. It caves in these points. Caves in, so that's concave. And they're not equal. The sides aren't equal, so it's not regular. Alrighty, we'll continue the rest of the notes on the next video.